All right, I have Coach Dennis Franchione here with me. Coach, you talked about it being a lot of firsts. You're going to have your first quarterback. You're going to know who he is. You're going to finally open up at home as a head coach here. And you're finally going to be in a conference for 2 years in a row. How does that feel?
All good. I think it's always nice to know who your quarterback is when you go into a season. Playing in the same conference 2 years in a row finally is pretty big too. I think our players, if you talk to them, would say it's a little more comforting. That doesn't mean that you win more games or anything, but I think you have a better feel for the teams and what it's like to play them. We remember last season pretty well. And then, getting to open up at Bobcat Stadium and hopefully having a great student crowd and a great crowd all together to support our guys. We should be excited to play no matter what. And we have played good in first game since I've been here. So hopefully that will carry over. We'll prepare like we need to, and that home crowd can give us a little boost.
Coach, can you kind of give the fans and people out there some of the key players that you want us to kind of look out for in this first game against Arkansas Pine Bluff?
Well, I think, Tyler Jones, obviously, a quarterback, and the running backs, Rob Lowe, Terrence Franks, Chris Nuttall. Defensively, Craig Mager has had a great camp. Mike Arakpo, David Mayo have really done well. They're veterans. They're preseason all-conference type guys. So, those are the guys that they've seen play. Some newcomers like David Mims is going to get his real first starting action. I think he'll have a really good camp. Brandon Sarabi on the offensive line is a first-time starter for us, and so there's going to be about 24 guys play their first college football game Saturday night. Could be as many as 24 guys. So there's a lot of new ones that could be stepping out there for the first times.
I know that you have a new defensive coordinator in Coach Thompson, and then also on offense you're going to be running up tempo, more no huddle offense. So how do you feel like the players have adjusted to Coach Thompson and the offense adjusting to the no tempo from the spring to the summer till now in fall camp?
It's been really, for an old ball coach like me, really rewarding to watch Coach Thompson coach and how the players have embraced and gravitated to him and how he's taught and his ability to be so multiple with everything in a fairly consistent basis in practice where they're confident. That's hard to do when it's your first year. Offensively, the tempo thing, we kept our terminology very similar. We shortened a few things to make them easier to call. We went to a lot of code words, and the guys have had a lot of fun, I think, with that. And so the proof will be Saturday night when we see how the tempo goes. And we won't always be fast. We'll control the tempo of the game. But from what we've seen in practice, I think it should go pretty smoothly.
And, Coach, if you have one thing to tell the fans out there before Saturday's game, what would it be?
Well, be there, and this football team relishes the fact that the students are in the stands, and they feed off the student body, and we're all Bobcats. We're all in this together. They know they represent the students, and they love it when they're there, and they love to play for them, and they love to hear them embrace them and encourage them. And home field's supposed to be worth 7 points. You got to have people there like the students to have that 7-point advantage.